make a motion to go into executive session?
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We're back to the regular, irregular meeting of the Hudson Industrial Development Agency Finance Committee. Do we have to announce? I guess we have to say, during executive session, we interviewed two law firms with the intent of hiring one of them as bond counsel for an upcoming deal. We've discussed we met with both applicants, we've discussed it as a team, and we are prepared to make a recommendation to the full board of the IPA tomorrow.
Do you want to talk about terms? So we have put in the RFP that this is for a 2-year term with the possibility of a 2-year extension. Is that still what you want to entertain, is to have that length of time? And then also my question, probably more so for Chris, is the process to formally hire them. Do they need a contract of anything? Are they, what's that mechanism? Right, is it just an engagement letter? Will you be drafting that letter? Things like that. I'm just looking for like the logistics of it all.
Right. So these firms in this context would have an engagement letter. And I believe that some, if not all of them, provided an engagement letter or a sample engagement letter, correct?
They did.
I don't know if this, let's see. Check, see what you got here. So what you would normally do is ask them to provide a proposed engagement letter for this particular engagement, but you do have a form of engagement letter in the responses, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, they have a standard terms
Right.
of engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Included.
Right. So, we can tailor that, for a particular project.
So you would use that on a project by project basis or as a whole, like across a 2-year term? I guess that's are you hiring them for a specific project
or as bond counsel as needed for this and any other projects that may come up in that period of time?
Right. I think that would be preferable. And that was the focus of the RFP, to allow you to use this firm generally once they're selected. But we put a provision in the RFP that allowed you to select a different firm from time to time if that was in your best interest.
Chris?
Yes.
Would you anticipate that they would be involved when there was a lease deal or just a tax exempt deal?
Initially, no. But we wanted to, discuss the possibility of, if that were a necessary service, that was something that we were looking to find out whether that was something they were able to provide.
And in addition to the language that you just mentioned, in a professional relationship, if at any point during the 2 years you wanted to terminate the engagement, you have the ability to do that.
Like most bond counsel engagements, you have the ability to terminate at any time. And so that's the nature of these agreements. Typically that is with an obligation to pay for services on an hourly basis that you've already incurred.
But it's not like you're signing a contract for a copier and you decide to send it back.
Right. Okay, so 2 years seems like a good time. 2 years with potential to renew. I'm fine with that.
And the nice part of that is then they feel they have some skin in the game to get started with us. And
right.
Where if you just did it a one-off, you just
right.
in and out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, I think that's all good. Who lets the two candidates know?
So would you like to make a motion did you make a motion to recommend a particular firm to the full board? I'm not sure that you did.
Did an executive session, but we didn't publicly.
Yeah.
We have to do it publicly now. Yes.
I think you would.
Well, but what happens if it's, the board hypothetically votes to not pick one of those and it's already out there on the street because someone's listening to this meeting? Wouldn't you wait till they make the recommendation to the board tomorrow in executive session?
Can you go into an attorney-client for a minute, Michael? Pull us off the recording for a minute.
Can you go up? Go back to record.
Thank you.
Okay, as a final element of this special meeting of the Hudson Finance Committee, I would like to make a motion that we recommend to the full board, based on the meetings that we had with the two legal firms, that we make a motion to the full board at the next full IDA meeting, which is tomorrow morning, in terms of who we would like to recommend as bond counsel.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there any other business that the board would like to discuss? Is there anyone in the public that would like to comment? Having no further stuff to do?
I'll make a
We can get back to
motion.
work.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ah.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank